Okay, so we're going to be watching Cat with Blue Hat's 10 Things You Missed in the Skirk animated short. So if you want to see my reaction, make sure you go to my main channel. My reaction is right there, or have it in the information thing at the top corner that appears. I'll probably have it there as well. But make sure you go watch my reaction. But yeah, this was insane. Like, the amount of lore that was stuck in this was kind of wild. Like, okay, we're gonna go straight into it because they gotta explain it anyway. So let's go. The first scene shows the universe outside of Teyvat, which seems corrupted, indicated by the red color. True, and we saw it. Yeah, from here. We've seen this red universe when Malvika punched a hole in the sky. Yeah, this is the first time we saw it, bro. And it hasn't been mentioned since until now, bro. So I am expecting in Skirk's quest, we gotta talk about the broken sky or something to do with it. I think we are. We have to, right? Like, we have to. If Skirk originated from beyond the broken sky and came through because Sergology made a gateway for her to get to Teyvat, surely we have to talk about it, right? Because if you don't know, Skirk is technically not classified as a descender, I don't think, because that's what Sergology will say, because she came here by Sergology making a gate here and didn't accidentally fall into Teyvat. She purposely came here, like, obviously on purpose. So she isn't classified as a descender. That's why the Traveler is. But oh my god, I'm so excited to learn more. I'm so excited. This gives more proof to the theory of Teyvat being shielded from a corrupted force. Oh, is it like the thing with like Cypher and with Euphorius where she was like making an illusion, and then when she died, the illusion disappeared. It was all chaos and shit. It could be like that, actually. In which case, the fake sky exists to protect Teyvat as well as to prevent anyone from leaving or entering. We also get to see how the fake sky looks from outside, or how Teyvat looks from the outside. Yeah, I'm guessing this is Dragon Spine, right? Or something, probably. I mean, it kind of just looks like Earth. From the outside, it just looks like a planet, so nothing too crazy. It seems to reflect the real universe, or is completely dark on the outside, such that it can safely hide the planet from the rest of the universe. Oh, so it like blends it in. Oh, okay, interesting. So it's like a black hole type thing where you can't see the black hole. Like, it's really hard to see a black hole because obviously, like, the universe is black and, well, black hole's black. So, I guess, like, yeah, interesting. So perhaps the Heavenly Principles has always tried to shield Teyvat from the corrupted universe. And maybe that... And maybe that's what the Heavenly Principles was doing, was, like, she thought, like, the twins were, like, going to, like, destroy planets and stuff. I mean, that's why they cast them... That's why she cast them both to this world, so they stop, like, going to other worlds and disrupting them. I would say that's probably why, right? But in doing so, has trapped everyone on Teyvat, preventing them from leaving the planet. I mean, what's good out there? I mean, look at it. I mean, it's red, it's scary, there's broken moons. Yeah, I'll just stay on Teyvat. However, the fake sky did not exist during the time of dragons before Heavenly Principles showed up. Oh, so it's probably, yeah. Okay. We also know that dragons used to travel between stars at the time with their spaceships. Interesting. I mean, gotta be honest, I didn't know this. Either I misread it, or I skipped over it, or I just straight up forgot. Or it's in something I just I haven't read, but interesting. Oh my god, wait! In the new thing, doesn't Paimon say in the new trailer, in the like 5.7 trailer, that is this a piece of the spacecraft that took you here? She literally says that, and like, so interesting. Is the Traveler Dragon question mark? So Heavenly Principles had to make sure they won't do that anymore. Oh, okay. Yeah. The one speaking to Skirk in the beginning is very likely Sergology, one of the 5 sinners of Khaenri'ah. That's what I think too. I did say at the start of like, is this the third descender speaking? I don't know why I thought that. I think because the person was talking about descenders and stuff. But then later on I was like, this is probably Sergology, to be honest, and I believe it is. Since it is Skirk's master, and it makes sense that Skirk's master allowed Skirk to go to Teyvat. Bro, that looks insane. That looks like this has to be the other moon, not the one that we saw, because the other one that we saw wasn't this broken. He declares Skirk is not worthy of being called a descender. Well, that's because it's because Sir Sertology made a gate for her to get to Teyvat instead of like folding or something. Since it was him who opened the fake sky for her to enter Teyvat instead of her own self. Oh, so so it is like on purpose. Oh, I thought it was like you had to fall here on accident to be called on the center. Oh, so you can be here on purpose, but you have to do it yourself. Or you just fall here by accident. Oh, okay. So far, we know that Descendants have the will to rival an entire world. Yep. This is something, Rain? What? I don't... Renee? Oh, it's probably Renee. From the something order discovered in his research. Just because someone is from beyond Teyvat does not automatically make them a descender. Sertology also states descenders to have power to reshape the fate of the world. I mean, oh Jesus Christ. Oh no, it'd be like ether altering, I don't know, stuff. I mean, yeah, that'd be like rival, like, I mean, that kind of makes sense. Descendants have the power to rival the entire world. I mean, it makes sense they could change the fate of the world too, I guess, right? Skirk doesn't seem to have such a will, and hence is labeled a trespasser by Sertology. However, he also mentions her not being a descender yet, so she could become one later, and that would be interesting. The more interesting thing is that the Traveler's sibling only came to Teyvat because the heavens responded to the summoning.
There are records about your brother in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was his first destination when he arrived in this world.
Oh my god, it feels so weird. Wait, Cat with Blue Hat, you used Lumine as your MC? Oh my god. I mean, we didn't know, but I was like, please, Ether, please use Ether. Like, I'm that person. Well, because Ether's using the promotional material, right? Makes sense. He's the canon MC, alright? Ether's the canon MC. Alright, so about your sister. Okay, yeah.
Plus, he only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
Wonder what? Do we know what the summoning was? I don't think we do, right?
They'll be huge in your house.
So them not being a descender could be because Kynria invited them to Teyvat. While the Traveler could have arrived on their own following the twin, which is why they are... Oh, I see, because Lumine would have got... Since Lumine got, like thrown there by the Heavenly Principle, she wouldn't be classed as a descender because she didn't go there herself. What happened? I mean, Ether got, like, trapped as well, so... I feel like Ether would have had the same thing. Unless he got thrown to a different planet, and we never saw him leave another planet to go to this planet. I don't fucking know this way. The shining light could be Sertology talking to Skirk. I mean, by the way, like, yeah, he was speaking and her looking for it makes sense. Or perhaps it is the real cosmic sun around which the planet of Teyvat orbits. Or maybe Sertology is the sun. Sertology's ability to open the fake sky for anyone to enter Teyvat is also interesting. I mean, he is a sinner, right? So. However, this is very likely not the first time someone from Kynria did this. It is implied that the Crimson Moon dynasty of Kynria regularly dealt with outsiders and even had an orphanage for them. Oh, okay. God, we are learning new things from this. Alakino is one such descendant of an outsider from beyond Teyvat. Oh. I feel like that's in their character story and has never did it. The broken rocks around Skirk are also very likely parts of Teyvat's real moon. It could be the remnants of Eternal Moon, based on the Song of the Welcome Moon weather vane. The moon's fall caused massive floods all over Tibet, which would only happen if the gravitational force exerted by a real moon suddenly stops. It is also interesting how she's shown to have her abyssal hands and legs before she entered Tibet. Yeah, so she already had the power. So I guess, yeah, the abyss is probably from outside of Tibet. It's either the abyss is outside of Tibet, inherits from outside of Tibet, which, I mean, that's probably quite obvious to think about. Or it's that, well, maybe she goes back and forth, and it's just like another time she goes into Tibet. Either one. A recent official post revealed that she creates her arms and legs using abyss if she ever loses them. Oh, what the fuck? Wow, okay, interesting. This is why she never uses her full power against Child, since she knows he can grow his arms back like her. Seeing the curvature of the fake sky, it could also be said that Tibet is a round planet. Oh my god, Tibet's not flat! I mean, it's a dome. I mean, this is not really a good image to take off from if it's round or not. I gotta be honest, it's not. It could be literally just a dome on top of it could be like this. This is Tibet, and the dome goes on top like that. I mean, it could just be that. I mean, and since it looks like above Dragon Spine, I don't know. I mean, I would say it is round, but this needs to be said because most people in Tibet think the world is flat. And I mean that's not conclusive evidence that the world is round or Tibet is round. I mean, it could like I said, it could just be a dome on top of Tibet. You know, it could just be a dome. But an NPC. Oh, unless we look at. I mean, with how big it is, maybe it's not. I don't know. We need a bigger. I mean, obviously need a bigger picture, right? And the NPC in the academia is even researching to prove Tibet is round and not flat. Oh no, bro. However, we also know that Tibet is the name of a continent on this planet. Oh yes, so there's probably like more continents, right? So perhaps the fake sky is only protecting the continent of Tibet and not the whole planet. Oh, that'd be interesting. And the rest of the planet without the fake sky is what likely what is likely for the Dark Sea. Oh my god! Wow, making Tibet America's correct. Yeah, I see. And Connery is outside of it. The spiral abyss. Wait, what? So think of the planet having a continent covered like a hemispherical dome. This is what Tibet looks like. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. That's a good theory as well. The place she enters Tibet from has huge spiraling clouds. They look very similar to this. Oh, well, that's what's going to be happening to me next Wednesday. That's what's happening. It should be 42. Maybe everyone inherits from outside Tibet. Then I don't know. They look very similar to the spiraling clouds when you make a wish. Yeah, true. There are various theories which try to explain this wish system. Many agree it has something to do with the fate of these characters. Perhaps because Surgeology allowed Skirk to enter Tibet, she also became part of the Irminsul, which meant her fate is now tied to Tibet and will be recorded in the Irminsul. I mean, we technically actually don't know if she is or isn't, right? However, when the Traveler makes such wish, the character's fate becomes theirs to control. And to that, I mean, the Traveler has a lot of power in their hands, don't they? A lot of this theory also has to do with how the Traveler will eventually ascend and influence fate. The Keeper is fading away. The Creator has not come yet, or has not yet come. I mean, same thing. But the world shall burn no more, for you shall ascend.
With over 500 toys and tech on sale,
it is very interesting.
Big W's big whopping toy sale.
Seeing Frida and Nuvula in the siege reveals when Skirk arrived into that. I mean, we don't know. I mean, do we? I don't know if we know that this is her arriving It could be just her returning. I mean, was it ever said that this is her coming to Tibet? I mean, I feel like this could be just her returning, maybe. Since Frida became an Archon around 500 years ago, Skirk arrived no earlier than that. Yeah, or it could be like, yeah, don't worry, I lied. No, don't worry, I don't know what I was saying because she trains child before. So this scene of Frida and Nufla is from sometime in the past 500 years. In this scene, Skirk could be exploring Dragonspire while we hear Alice in the background. Yeah, or Shesnaya, but Dragonspire makes sense. I mean, does this look like a place? I mean, it's a huge mountain. Alice is quite friendly to her, but she could also be on guard against Skirk. Yeah. Next we see her exploring the desperate ruins in Sumeru's desert, where she seems to have met with Dainsleif. Oh, I didn't even realize that's where they met. I didn't even see this. All I looked at was Dainsleif, to be honest. Oh, okay, interesting. It seems she fought with Dane here since he seems to have recognized her fighting style. Yeah, which is so interesting. It'd be cool if you could see remnants of their battle now. That'd be cool. Dane could have been hostile to her at start, seeing that she is a sinner's disciple. But after knowing that her goal is to defeat Sertology, they could have stopped fighting. Wait, is that actually her goal? I must have missed that, or must have forgot about that. Wait, her goal is to defeat Sertology? Okay, interesting. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I think I forgot about that. I mean, it depends. We don't know when they fought, you know? We don't know when they fought. They could have fought recently. Like, we don't really 100% know, right? But after knowing that... Oh, no. Then we see her in Liwei's Chingsei village, bamboo area. It is after that that she is met with young Ajax and trained him. The scene seems to show how she survived in the abyss on her own for hundreds of years. We also see this red and black smoke monster, which we've seen in Mavrika's animation before. Wait, have we? Oh wow. Oh damn! Gotta be honest, I I'm gonna say it again. I didn't like Mavrika's animation, but I mean, it was kind of something I didn't like. It was fine. It was fine. It was very like a 6, 7 out of 10 for me. But yeah, interesting. It could be Bakunawa from Natlan's Marriage of Ari or perhaps something else. The final scene shows her looking at the drawing the traveler made on Mondstadt's beach. Yeah, which, you know, would have been literally at the start of the game because, I mean, it would have been washed away, right? This beach, she arrived on this beach a couple of hours after the traveler left for Mondstadt City. Yeah, so she's probably either watching or it's either she accidentally stumbled upon it, or it could be that, she's spying on the traveler, right? Which means that maybe she, like, also, like, or maybe, like, her domain, or, like, where she, like, stays is, like, in the Spiral Abyss. And you can't disprove that. I mean, I don't think you can. So if the traveler has stayed for a bit longer, we could have met Skirk before starting our journey. True. Oh my god, bro, this animation was so good. Oh. But yeah, I think this animation was like so good, bro. Oh my god, it's so interesting, man. It's so interesting. I just can't wait to do Skirk Zone because we're probably gonna learn more about like everything in here. Like maybe like we're gonna learn about her battle with Dane in her story quest. We're gonna learn about well, Sertology, how she enters to that. Like, maybe learn more about the Descenders. Oh my god, I cannot wait. But yeah, let me know what your theories are. Let me know what you think's gonna happen. And yeah, guys, see you in the next one. Peace.